Good morning, everybody. It is time for our next math lesson. So now you will have received another package from me, and your math is all stapled together in a little package that looks like this. The front page says Pictographs. It's the same one I have up on the screen here, and that's one of the pages we're going to be working on today. If you would like, you can go and put this booklet into your math do-a-tang so that it stays safe, or if you're fine to just keep it stapled like this, that works as well. It is entirely up to you. So what we're doing today is last week we looked at pictographs and how to make them from one, collecting our data using our tally marks, then we made them, but now we're going to answer some questions about graphs. So this is called analyzing our graphs, and if we think about our steps, that was the fourth step. After we make a graph, we have to analyze it, which means to understand what the graph is telling us. What information can we learn from our graph? So we're going to go over this example that's on your sheet. I'm going to zoom it in so you can see. All right. I hope that everybody can see this okay on the screen. So pictographs, that's what we're looking at. So this is a pictograph. The picture that they picked was little stick people. And what they were wondering was whether people ate lunch at home or at school. So whether they went home for lunch or they stayed at the school. And then we want to find out what information, so they collected their data, they put it on their graph, and now it asks some questions. So it says blank, eat at home. So then we would look at our home section and we'd count them up. We would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people eat at home. 6 people eat at home. Then we'll go to our at school. And it says, like it's wondering how many eat at school. And we count. At school, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people eat at school. And then it asks us, more students eat lunch where? So more students means it's going to be a bigger number. We can think about those words more or less. All right, so more students ate lunch. So which one has more? Which one has more? Which one has the bigger number? Yeah, so we can look and we can say 6 is bigger than 4. So more people eat lunch at home. More people eat lunch at home. So that's your first page. There are 2 more, just like this one, for you to fill in. So this one was asking, do people wear mitts or gloves? And they use little mittens for if they wear mittens, or gloves, which are the ones with the little finger slots, for the gloves ones. And then you need to tell me how many wear mittens, how many wear gloves, and more students wear which one of these 2. And then the very last one on this page is about Marco's garden. All right, so how many tulips were there? How many roses did Marco have? How many daisies? And then you'll fill that in on the side. And then it asks us, Marco has more tulips than, and then you need to tell me. So let's just go over this quickly together. There's 5 tulips. So there's more tulips than, okay, there's also 5 daisies, so that's the same. But there's only 3 roses. So I would say Marco has more tulips than roses. Roses. All the words are on the page for you. Marco has fewer, some kind of flower, than daisies. Has fewer, some kind of flower, than daisies. Well, both tulips and daisies have 5, but roses only have 3. So Marco has fewer, which is less, fewer roses than daisies. Marco has the same number of, and you tell me which one is the same number. Once you start working on it, I know you will be able to do it. Then the next page, let me just pull it up on the screen for you. next one is talking about how many more. It's called how many more. So let's just zoom in and we'll do the example together. All right, so student ages. So it's wondering how old everybody in the class is. So student ages, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. We can count up, it's wondering how many 6-year-olds and how many 7-year-olds. So we start with 6-year-olds, there's 1, 2. So I write 2 6-year-olds. How many 7-year-olds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 7-year-olds. Then it's wondering how many more 7-year-olds are there than 6-year-olds? All right, so we have to go back and we have to think about when we learned subtraction. All right, and we are going to have to do some subtracting in order to figure this out. Because we have 5 7-year-olds and 2 6-year-olds. All right? So there are how many more 7-year-olds than 6-year-olds? Okay? So it's 5 and 2. So you can either do this by looking at the boxes in the graph. So I have 5 7-year-olds and 2. So there's 1, 2, 3 more. Or I can do some subtraction and I can say I have 5. Whoopsie. I can say I have 5 7-year-olds and 2 6-year-olds. So how many more 7-year-olds are there? 5 minus 2 is 3. All right? 5 minus 2 is 3. You can use your fingers and say, I have 5 7-year-olds. How many more 6-year-olds do I have? Well, there's 1, 2 6-year-olds. I'm left with 3. All right, so you are to do that for the rest of the questions on this page. So for shoes we have, birds we saw, and do we have pets? That is your 2 math sheets for today. Please try your hardest to work through this one. I know it can be a bit confusing with the how many more students, but you just need to think about the numbers and use the boxes here to help you. All right? I know you can do it, and I can't wait to see your